guys, welcome back to our channel. Today me and Amber here, we're out in the field actually. We're on our side-by-side right now, and we're going to show you guys a couple things on how we take care of our gourd field throughout the summer. So, like I said, this is Amber, so I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hello everybody. Like Ashley said, my name is Amber. I work here at Meadowbrook Gourd. I've been here since last year full-time in April of 2019. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about
Well, she is going to be behind the scenes on doing our cameras a lot. So, and you'll see her on some videos too.
Yes.
So we are going to go out and get started. I'm going to just a brief overview. I'm going to show you the gourd fields. We'll let you see what our gourds look like currently, and we're in the middle of August right now, and we're going to teach you how we pollinate.
All right, let's go.
So we are currently out in our field. So this is our field right now. This year we have 10 acres of gourds. Usually we would plant more like 20 to 25 acres. This year with COVID, we decided to do a little less. So with our 10 acres of gourds, what I want to show you guys today is just some of the stuff that we do all summer long to take care of the gourds and just some of our the maintenance and upkeep of them. First thing I want to show you is that you can actually see, so this is a roadway. This is a road that our tractors will have to go through. So a lot of the times what I have to do is around every week, not necessarily, sometimes it can be a little less every other week. I will go through, and as our new gourds are growing, I will actually move the gourds back just so that our tractor isn't going to run them over. And you can see, so this roadway is for our tractor, which it does get very tight, which is why we have to move them back. But if you were to come over here and look at, you can't even tell actually, there's 3 different rows of gourds here, and you can't really tell that there are because it looks like one big blanket of gourds. And normally we would actually, whenever we're doing our pollinating, we actually go through and have to trim back our vines. We made our own machine that does that we pull behind a 4-wheeler, and that keeps the rows open while we're pollinating. And our season just ended. As you can tell, we would not be able to make it through. This would be a pathway right here. We would not be able to make it through that. So we have to tip our gourds at least 3 to 4 times a year just to keep our pathways open. Also, with tipping the gourds and like cutting off our vines, what it does is it actually opens up it makes new vines so that we have new gourds coming out on those vines for us to pollinate. So it's just very helpful during that season. So now we're letting everything grow together, and we have moths that actually come out in August and start pollinating our gourds for us. So we are letting them take over at the moment. So every year we pollinate our gourds. Normally we start right around the 4th of July, and then we are finished right around the 10th of August. And what that looks like, it's about 2 hours every evening, Monday through Friday. Sometimes we even do Monday through Saturdays. For that, it's about 5-6 weeks maybe. And we have about anywhere from 5 to 15 people that will pollinate at a time. It just depends on how many acres of gourds we grow, and it also depends on what varieties, because some varieties will produce a lot more females than others. Larger gourds produce less females than the smaller gourds. And then also it depends on our plantings. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but we actually plant 2 different times during the year, and they're a couple weeks apart from each other. So it just lets certain rows are ready to pollinate before other rows. And so that all just comes into play for who's pollinating when. Now, on a really good night for pollinating, one person can pollinate about 1,000 blossoms. So that's what we're aiming for whenever we're out there, and then times that by 5 to 6 nights a week for one person. That's a lot of gourds that we're trying to produce. But the moths that I was talking about, I don't know how many they do a night, but they are 100 times faster than we are. So we really like those. So I'm just going to show you guys how we pollinate. So when you're pollinating, what we do is we pick, sorry, that was fast.
You're good.
We're going to pick a male blossom, which when you're looking inside, looks like this. And we take a paintbrush and we dig all of the pollen out around the blossom. And after that, we're going to come, and this is what a female gourd looks like. You can actually see this is the little gourd here. This gourd will be a martin shape. And when you open up the gourd blossom, it's going to have these little yellow, we kind of call them, they're like little yellow fingers. And whenever you're pollinating them, you just want to make sure to go around them and over top and be very gentle. We don't break any of these little yellow things off. We're pretty sure that we think that would kill the blossom and the gourd. So now, as I was saying earlier, this gourd is in one of our roadways for a tractor. So this particular gourd I would pick up and flip back, because that gourd is going to grow, and you can actually see one here. These get to be about 8 to 10 inch gourds. So if I don't move that back, once it starts to grow, we would definitely run that one over. So we try to be very careful about that. So now we are just walking up the field. I'm going to show you guys, well, we are going to show you guys what our drip tape looks like, just a little bit. So our gourds are planted on plastic, and then we have a black drip tape on both sides of that plastic that run underneath the plastic so that we can irrigate our gourds. Whenever it's really dry out, and for an example, this summer we had about 5 or 6 weeks without any rain at all, and then we're into the 80-90 degree weather, we actually have to water our gourds every other day, just to keep up with them, make sure that they're still producing fruit while we are pollinating. And so we're just going to show you guys that next. So we walked up here in the field. So this is our black hose. This is full of water right now, actually. And what we do is with this black hose, we connect it. These pieces here are our drip tape, and this runs, and you can see there's 2 on each side. That runs underneath the plastic the whole way down the rows. So they will drip slowly and water our gourds for the few hours that we'll have them on. You can see this one actually is leaking more than we would want it to, but
all right, Ashley, where are we going next?
So we are going, well, we're just going to video what our gourd field looks like with our GoPro.
All right.
So
awesome.
Alright, so that sums up our video for today. If you liked our video, please like the video, comment below if you have any comments for us, and subscribe to our page and click the notification bell if you'd like to see our posts.
Have a gorgeous day.